Afternoon, everyone. Steve Georgie here from Allendale's Trading Floor. It's December 7th. Grains were lower today. Corn down 14.25 cents. Beans dropping back about 14, with wheat down about a penny. So most of the session and most of the attitude being led by corn to the downside today was sharply lower, taking out some support areas. But for the week, corn down about 15.5 for the week. So a little negative there, but beans still stronger, 39.5 cents higher yet for beans, and down only 2.5 for the week in wheat. So overall, still finding some support in the beans, mostly due to stronger demand. We did have some export sales today, maybe not as much as what guys had thought, and we did see some end of the week profit taking, but overall, I mean, you look at corn, as I mentioned, down 5.5 cents. That's just lack of demand. We know at those levels that we've been at, that 750 and higher, we start to see demand shut off. Well, that's the case again. Export sales yesterday extremely weak, and not surprised to see a little setback here today. But as we continue to break back, we do get some end users in buying again to support the market once again. So we'll see if that is the case here early next week. But as we finished up today, a little end of the week profit taking more than anything. As far as some of the outside markets, the dollar up 18 cents, crude oil down about 25. So that second strong day for this dollar. And we'll see if we can continue on that pattern. But we still have this fiscal cliff issue to deal with, and that we're going to need to see how that pans out here over the next couple of weeks. But as far as the metals, started off the week quite a bit lower, and trying to fight back here the last few days. Today, gold only up about $2 to $3. Silver finding about a 5-cent jump today. So trying to hold off a little bit, or at least cap the downside for now as we get into next week. But some of the other stories here in the livestock. Fat cattle down 57 cents. So it puts the February at 130.45. We did have cash cattle trade today about $1 lower, so 124, down from 125 last week. Box beef coming in very negative as well. Choice down 96 cents. Select down $1.47. So that is that's continuing to keep more of a negative tone here as wholesale prices continue to take a slide. In the hogs, down $1.15 for this December. December has been very strong. We now have that well off its highs, 82.30 right now for December. Most of that due to cash markets being lower yesterday, and the assumption we're going to see cash again lower today. Now, a story that came out earlier this morning that the U.S. Meat Export Federation came out here and basically says that Russia wants to put they want the pork and beef exports to be tested for feed additives, Paline in pork, and Optiflex there for cattle, and we'll see what kind of a stir this makes here as well. But that's not a positive sign. Mostly in the pork, it's mostly a pork issue. But in the pork side, Russia makes up about 6% of our exports right now. That may keep more of a negative tone on this right now as well. So we'll see. Just a story to kind of keep in mind, keep in touch with. We'll be here to help you out with that if anything progresses there as well. But a lot of information here today. I hope you guys had a great week. Give us a call over here with questions that you have, 800-262-7538, or check us out online, allendale-inc.com. Have yourself a great day. Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you next week.